Yet another video. You're here with Zuli. Karibuni sana. In case you're new here, karibu. If you're a returning subscriber, I really appreciate the love. Yeah, so it's been a journey. It's been a long journey. Where do I start? I have a lot of things in my head, like where I started, how I introduced myself, the introduction itself. But still, I've been feeling like I need to do more. I need to be out there more. Like there's this energy in me, this energy deep in me. It's like I need to to let things out, and still I didn't understand what things I'm supposed to let out. And each time I sit with myself, I feel like I need to be an empowerment. I need to speak what I feel, as in it's really hard to let it out, as in I don't know the exact word to use. But then recently, not even recently, like I've just been feeling myself. That's the correct word, as in self-love realization, something like that. So today I want us to talk about self-love. I want to express how I feel, to express how self-love, what self-love has done to me, what self-love has made me feel, what it's doing to me, like right now. And yeah, I want us to dive into that. Like without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video to the end. Yeah, everything is a learning process. Even sitting right here, and it's like you're talking to yourself, talking to the camera, but then at the back of your mind, like there's an audience there who would love to hear you out, who are going to hear you out. As in, it's shaky, and I feel like words are just all over everywhere. I'm supposed to be prepared. They say you're supposed to be prepared, you're supposed to know what you're going to say, you're supposed to, but then the moment you sit here, like the blunt out truth, it's like everything that you plan to say, it just brushes off, it just goes away, and you're just left with that, like, I have the idea of what I want to say, and whatever is going to come out, that's it. I don't have to script it, as in, even if I write down a script, as in I'm that person, like at that moment I was pouring it down, but then this is another moment, I'm sorry about that, this is another moment. It's like the energy I have now, I want to like reciprocate that to you guys. I want you to feel that. So what is self-love? First of all, self-love, for me, that word right now, like I can confidently say, like self-love, for me, I feel self-love is everything you do, but you do it from inside you, like appreciate, as in that feeling of, I am doing this, I'm taking this step, I am okay with taking this step, no matter the outcome out there. It's like facing fears, but you're confidently facing those fears. As in my life back then, it hasn't been like all cupcakes and rainbows, as in I've been that person that I felt for a long time, like I always give, you see. And yes, I normally get back, you get back the feeds at that time, you're okay, this is how it's supposed to be, things are supposed to be like this. But the more you grow up, the more you realize things, the more you realize yourself, the more you realize, like, I need this, I need to feel this, I need to do this, at some point. It's like you live in your head more than you're supposed to live, like out there, because constantly you're just used to giving. Someone comes, I need this, they just, giving doesn't have to be like money, doesn't have to be like just your energy. When someone comes to you with a problem, and you sit with them and you talk it off, and when someone depends on you to be okay, that's still giving your energy out. And we give so much, at some point we forget about ourselves, we forget. And forgetting ourselves, at some point you hit a rock bottom, where you start feeling sad, and sometimes you don't even realize, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling that unsatisfied? You know, I wake up in the morning, I do my prayers. Yes, I'm a Muslim. I do my prayers. After finishing my prayers, I feel there's something I need to do, I want to do. You know, it was a want until it felt like it's a need. I need to do something with like myself. I need to, and all the time I will just be like, what do I want to feel? Yeah, what do I need to feel? At those are the questions like I will ask myself, because at some point it's just prayers and prayers, but there's nothing happen without. When you cross some things in your past, they make sense. They actually make sense when you sit down and you start thinking about them. They totally make sense. Like the first thing was like, for me it was leaving home, my mom, and just being like, Mom, I love you so much, but I need to go out there and just see like who I am out there. So at times, in there was this feeling deep inside me. I didn't understand it, and I wanted so bad to understand. Like, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling this? I'm I'm giving out, but then the moment you give yourself out there, it's like nothing is working. Jobs, yes, as in you just want to be alone. I no fun. I love being alone. I love spending time with myself. I'm very okay with that. I love it, like guilty pleasure. I totally love it, and it's okay. And at some point, I thought like that's not okay. You're supposed to be around people. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be talking to people. But then you're not supposed. You're supposed to feel yourself. You're supposed to feel the inner you. It's a, as in self-love, it's a continuous knowledge. It's continuous knowledge because you're evolving every day, you're changing every day, your mindset is growing, everything in you, inside you, outside you, it's growing. So it's, for me, as in I wrote something here. I have a book, like last night I was just like jotting something down about self-love. So I'm going to like when you see me facing down, I'm trying to read this so that then I can like explain like how I feel about that. So the first is like self-love is the cure to hate. As in, sometimes you hate how you feel, you know, you don't want to feel that, and sometimes you're sad, like, why am I feeling like this? Then it makes you angry, like, I don't want to feel like this. Then you want that solution, but the solution is not coming. But you need to like sit with yourself, be calm, know how to answer to situations, stuff like that. Self-love is a journey. That's what I wrote. Self-love is a journey. It's a self-taught energy. When you reach rock bottom, sometimes uh, to everyone who has reached their rock bottom, there's this energy that pulls you up. As in, it's not what it doesn't matter how you fall or you failure or how you go down. What matters is like what raises you up. What, you have a choice. You stay there, you rise up and go. You know, you have two choices. I stay, I can fall, I stay down, or I rise up and I move forward. You know, and self-love, it's that energy inside you, like it teaches you how to rise up. You know, it's not just like getting up and going. It's how do I do this, feeling like okay. If you feel okay to yourself, then trust me, the energy you're going to put out there, it's positive. If you feel love for yourself, trust me, you're going to give love out there. If you're angered with yourself, everything you do, it just comes out in an anger. You'll wonder, I'm trying this, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, nothing is working for me. My sister, my brother, sit with yourself, and the moment I want to do this thing, I want to maybe it's a job, it's I'm trying to do this. Everything you do, you have to do it out of love. If it's not, my brother normally tells me, as in this is a his quote, as in this is his lingo, his languages. He normally says, like, if it's not out of love, forget about it. And I totally love that, because if anything you're not doing out of love, it will get you'll get bored along the way. The energy you have for it in the moment can be okay, but along the way you're going to question yourself, you're going to get bored with it. But if it's something you're doing out of love, trust me, it will transist to, you'll always find a solution, you'll always find a way to be okay, to be waking up in the morning, to energize yourself, to put yourself in this mood, like, today I'm going out there, today I'm going to do this, you feel it. And no matter the outcome of it, you're just like, it's okay, I woke up, I did this, and I did it, and the outcome, it's not good, but then you feel proud of yourself, like, I did it, and I don't have that what if you don't do something, you want to do something. Like, for example, I'm going to give you a good example. It's myself. I feel this energy, like, I want to be out there, I want to put a positive impact out there. I want to, because I believe myself, I'm an art of love. I am love. And love is expandable. Love is kindness. Love is patience. Love is understanding. Love is being transparent. Love is appreciating yourself. Love is so many things. Love are those things, like, they're priceless. Love are those things, like, you feel, you give because you feel. It's emotional. There are things like, yes, you can see the impact it puts, but then it's something that you feel to see. You understand? You understand that? So you need to feel your inner self, like, be kind to yourself. If you're kind to yourself, that's what you're going to give out there. You're going to give kindness to, because you're feeling it deep inside, and the other person is going to feel the impact of kindness itself. They won't feel like it's a forceful energy. Sometimes someone can do something and you just like, you just did it, you did it, it's like you didn't want to do it. Those energies, and energy doesn't lie. So uh, self-love is a taught energy that binds every inch of you, inside and outside. It's a self-taught energy that binds you from inside towards outside. If you love yourself from inside, it shows outside. If you're kind to yourself, it shows outside. If constantly you pat yourself on the back and you're just like, wow, be proud of yourself. This life is here to live. And at some point, yes, I understood that I had fear of so many things, like the what ifs. I want to do it. I feel I have that energy. Sometimes it's like waking up in the morning, you just like, today I want to clean this house. And there's that energy with your music and what, and you just, you're into it and you're just enjoying it. You see? So if you're enjoying something from inside, trust me, the impact you put outside, it's so beautiful. It leaves you proud, as in it makes a change. You feel good about yourself at the end of the day when you do something out of love. As in, self-love is a key to open the change door. Self-love is a key to open the change door from inside. And everything I'm learning to, I've been, like I'm saying, I've been wanting to do this, but then it's in my head. I feel it. I feel the energy. I feel like I'm being pulled through to just sit and talk. At some point, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to say. I write down things, and then I chew the paper because I feel like it's not good enough. You see, that's constantly, there's that part of you, like, tells you, like, It's okay, do it. And then there's this part of it just like, and what if uh, people laugh at me? What if it's not good enough? What if it's just a joke? But then do it. Like right now I'm doing it. The impact that it's going to cause out there, I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to receive that in the most positive way, as in I'm ready for the outcome. And I feel good right now, like doing this, what I'm doing right now, talking, expressing what I feel, because it's the first thing I wanted to start. And we are going to have more talks, as in empowerment talks. And sorry, self-love was a start, because self-love has gotten me where I am today. I said still the journey is a milestone. I still want, I am in need to reach at a certain point in my life. And I know every day, as long as I am awake, I am alive, then I have a purpose. I have a purpose, and it's okay. Sometimes I don't understand the day, and yes, oh my god, yeah, I'm sitting outside. So there are so many do-dos and all that, but yes, I needed the light, and yes, and everything. So I am I am happy deep inside with myself, and the energy that I woke up with today, I'm just like, I'm going to sit and do it. I'm going to talk about self-love. I'm going to talk about self-love. It will make sense to someone out there, the way it's making sense to me, the way I feel this. It's like my spirit guides, the energies, they're just like, baby girl, do this, do this. You're meant for this. You're meant to, you like, you're an art of love. You need to spread that love out there. And I want to, I need to, I feel it, I love it, as in I enjoy it. Honestly, right now, as in it's like stepping into fear, and I'm conquering this fear of feeling like it's not good enough, it's not this enough, it's not that enough. No, I can do it. I Yes. Yes. So teaches you how to, and with self-love teaches you how to receive things and perceive things. You know, when you're kind to yourself, when you constantly put effort, and it's an effort like, today the day is this, I want to do this, you know, it, because of the love you feel. Like, if it's not out of love, forget about it, don't just do it. But if you're doing it for love, it gives you that energy to perceive, it gives you ideas. Trust me, you only saw this door, like, I'm going to walk through this door today, but the moment you pass through the, you see like, oh my god, this door has this, I can do this, this door has this, oh my god, and you're amazed, you know. And receiving, it doesn't matter like the end of the day, how the day at, because some things we don't have the power to, like, you can have, today I want my day to be like this, but then your day goes differently. Sometimes you don't have that power, but then you're in that you're in that state where you are okay with how the day goes, with how the day turned out to be. You're just like, wow, alhamdulillah, you know, because I woke up with this perspective of how I want the day to be. You know, I want my day to be peaceful, I want my day to be jovial. I want, no one wakes up and wishes themselves like, I want to go out there and just bust some people, as in, no, you don't wish negative stuff or pray negative stuff to yourself. You know, you're always positive, and you're okay with how the day turns out to be, because that's what your intuition was. That's what you felt, and you woke up with love, and you approached the day with love and with kindness and with beautiful energy. You see, so the way it turns out at the end of the day, you're just like, okay, tomorrow is another day. Sorry, tomorrow is another day, and still I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to do this. So self-love is an understanding too, understanding, and you have to understand, just because it's good for me, it feels good in a certain way, as it doesn't have to feel good for the other person, and you're aware of that. You're aware of that. If you're aware of yourself, then you're aware of others. Because you might say a point, and you say it in a way like it's kind. You want it to be received in the most kind way, but then the other person, because of their understanding, at the end of the day, people have different personality, how they receive things and perceive things, because we are different in that way. There are those who will understand, and there are those who won't understand, and you have to be okay. You have to be okay, like if you're not understood, because it's okay. You understand yourself. Those who understand you are going to follow through. Those who don't understand, then they will find a way to make themselves understand. You see, so self love is a beautiful form of love to give to yourself. And I won't say like it's just you wake up one day. It's like waking up one day and realizing some things and just feeling like I've had enough. And mostly it's when someone reaches rock bottom, or you reach at a point where you're just like, wow, I need I need to change. Things need to change. Yeah, for me, it was that I spent so much time at home. I used to pray, I used to cry, I want this, I need a job, but then I'm not out there looking for the job. You know, at this time of age and time, it's when I look back and I'm just like, wow. But then even if I'm taken back, I won't change a thing. I will relive my life to be in this point I am right now, because it's worth it. It's really worth it. I won't change a thing. I will relive it again and again, because for me to be here, I had to go through every emotional state I went through. Everyone goes through their own thing in their own way, because we are different. So don't see someone else's problem and be like, really, they can just do this and that. No, if you are in their shoe, maybe you might do it better, or maybe you might even sink, you know. So don't ever assume like your problem is much than the other person, or it's less than the other person. Just deal with what you're feeling. Try to listen to your inner self. Try to sit with yourself. Try to constantly as in applaud yourself, like, wow, you know it's not always like go. Yeah, it's life right now. You just wake up every day. It's just like motion. You don't even have time like to revisit inside you and be like, hey girl, how are you? How are you feeling? Hmm? How are you feeling? How was your day? What as in I woke up and wanted my day like this. And the day turned out like this. How am I feeling about this? Yeah, you're okay, as in you're in that okay form, but then you still need to sit with yourself and think. When you sit with yourself in silence, even you don't even have to be thinking about anything, but then when you're just alone and in your head, trust me, it's a form of therapy to yourself. As in it gives you that much power, like you only need you, because you have God. Yes, and you need you to give energy. You need you to be okay. You need you to push through. You need you to constantly pat yourself and appreciate yourself. You need you to appreciate yourself. You need you so that the world can follow, the others can follow. Because if you don't take care of you, then whatever you'll be giving out there, trust me, it will always ache you. You won't be satisfied. You'll always feel angered. You'll always feel like you're not doing enough. You know, even if you're doing so much, like you're spending 8 hours, 10 hours, like we know our country, we work and it's just like surviving. You work to survive, not living. But when you listen to yourself and you reach to that peak of yourself where you allow things to happen to you because you want and you feel, and it makes you feel okay, and at some point you don't allow things, and when you say no, you're okay with saying no, you're confident with saying no, and you don't feel bad that you said no, you know. And if the other person, it's your family, it's your friend, it's anyone, they will give you that respect and they will understand when it's a no, when it comes to a no, because you have to learn to say no too. As in, yes, it takes a lot, it takes a lot of doubts, it takes a lot of what ifs, it takes a lot of energy, and it needs courage. You need to give yourself that courage, and giving yourself that courage is through self-love. See through you first. See through you, be the real you, be you, and being you is start from inside, you know. Don't relieve outside, but then inside when you sit with yourself, you're just like clothing, you're just like, why no, you have to sit when you're alone. The whys that you're asking yourself is they have to be in a way like, it's like you want to find an answer in a good way, but then it's not like you're how do I put it, as in, don't constantly like disgrace yourself, like bully yourself. We all have the inner bullies, like the one like, I want to do this, and then the other one is just like, you're not good enough, no, you don't have the proper camera, no, people are making bomb videos out there, as in they just look like, you know, and you feel like, I cannot reach there. You can reach anyone. The sky is not even, your mind is the limit. Your mind, you yourself, as in the power that we hold as human beings, it's so it's so it's so much, it's so precious, and it's inside us. And when you feel this power, for me, you can conquer the world, you can conquer anything, because you're in that form of steadiness. You know how to receive and you know how to perceive, and it's all starts with self-love, you know. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean like going to buy cheapo soda. Yes, you can do that too if you feel it's good from inside. If you're doing it out of love, okay. If it's not out of love, forget about it. If you're doing anything and it's not out of love, forget about it. Because with love, it will get you far. You know how to receive and perceive. So, my darlings, self-love, let's learn self-love. It's a constantly knowledge of yourself, and you learn this. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that. You learn this daily. And how do you learn this? By giving time to yourself. An hour, 2 hours, sit with yourself, feel inside, you know, close your eyes and just breathe and listen to the inner you. What am I feeling? What do I want to feel? And give it out there with love. I'm really sorry about the noise, but I don't know what I can do. I cannot shift from here. It's a really beautiful spot I found. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy, and this message reaches far and far and far. And if you get to watch this, kindly share it and share it. And I hope it I hope the impact that because I'm talking all this out of love. I feel that energy that I needed to do this, and I feel so much proud that I have, and I wanted to like empower someone out there, someone to just listen and just feel like, I needed to hear this, I needed to feel this. That's what I want to, because it will make me feel, I feel good already, and it's going like to double the motivation for me to sit in front of my phone, my camera phone, and be talking to you guys, because it's like I feel like it's a new beginning for me, like it's a new journey, like it's something I'm conquering, like it's a fear. I'm just like swimming in this fear, and I'm just like, yes, let's do this. Let's. I totally I've enjoyed doing these videos so much, because every inch of me was just like blooming, and just it's like ecstasy. I ecstasy feeling, highness of good, the highness. I feel the highness of goodness, of happiness. I don't know what that means, but it's a tongue twister, yo. And yes, I have enjoyed. Kindly subscribe to my channel and share this video. Let it reach a massive and massive people out there. And I will be doing more videos like this, because that's where my energy is drawing. That's where my energy is pulling me. I, I, I need to do these videos. I want to, because have you ever been that person where every person that you interact with, and I've been constantly be told like, Zuli, you need to do the therapy. You need to be talking to people out there, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that, and I stopped telling myself like I don't know how to do that. If I only say I don't know how to do that, then I've already put a barrier. Like, so even the effort to learn to do that, I won't do it, because already I'm just like I don't know how to do that, and that's it. But yes, I'm heeding. I'm heeding to the inner energy that it's pulling me to this. I'm heeding to it, and that's why I'm seated here, and I'm pouring it all out to you guys with so much love, and it's amazing. It's amazing. So share this video to massive and everyone, and kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video, interact with me in the comment, tell me what I can change, what you want to hear me talking, how you want, tell me what you want, so that I can heed to your wishes too. So always don't forget, if it's not for love, forget about it. Spread the love, sprinkle the love everywhere you go, and it starts within you, inside you. Listen to you. So without further ado, peace, my loves.